Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you have a wonderful day. Good morning. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling, hey collective. Oh, y'all. I'm starting a new series. I'm going on this new moon energy to help you all maybe focus your intentions and your meditations. I'm taking a quote. I was going through my computer and just getting some decorating ideas, actually. And I kept running across all these old quotes. And some of these have been on my computer for 7-8 years, right, guys and gals? But I got inspired. So I'm going to put the picture up and let you all look at it, get your energies on it. I've already done the reading on it. And we're going to release that at 8 o'clock. I think that one reading I did where I said about 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock was going to factor into something for y'all. So that's going to be a daily, I think, for a while. I'm going to try it and see how you all respond, see what y'all like. Oh, y'all, that was a fun-ass reading. Okay, that was a fun-ass reading. Spirit, what you want to talk about today? Y'all, thank you for the response on the not so typical readings in tarot land. You know, we all get caught up in the love and the stupid ass shit. This is just some of the real shit coming out. You know, I love that live I did where it come out about the feminine wanting to break into a man's world, right? And getting bullshit. I love when we get more energy like that. Tarot is more than just stupid ass love and shit like that, guys. It should be more than that, right? 25 inner and 41 is tools. Sometimes you all got to go inside to realize you have the tools you need. It's that magician energy, guys and gals. You have everything you need at this current point in time to get you through your situations. You got to learn to MacGyver that shit. Okay, when you go in, you have to find your own strength. You have to find your own self-worth. You have to find your own ability to fix your own problems. You're your own fucking mechanic, right? You're your own maintenance man. It's up to you. You got to be the one that takes care of this vessel, okay? You take it to God. If you don't know how to do it, you go inside and pray for the guidance that you need. For some of you, it's having someone else tell you, you have everything you need to change your situation. You just got to learn to MacGyver it, okay? That's the test the Spirit brings you, right? You got the gifts within you. 41 here goes to 5. You got the gifts within you to do what you need to do, but you got to learn to be proactive. Okay, you just can't pray for something and not put forth the work, right? Why do people get drawn into the darker arts in the esoteric world? Because they don't want to do the fucking work, right? They think they can just pay some money and someone else is going to do the work for them. You got to learn to do the work yourself. And a lot of you, this is learning to protect yourself, to protect everyone around you, to learn the gifts you need to learn that come from the Most High God, right? When God protects you, God teaches you how to protect yourself. God teaches you the gifts and tools you need to fortify your inner being, right? To fortify your energy, to fortify your heart, your mind. You got to trust that shit, okay? Spirit ain't going to come down and say, okay, John, give me 20 bucks and I'll help you out of this situation, okay? That's devilish energy, right? The devil say, yeah, give me 50 bucks. I'll solve your problem. Give me 50 bucks. I'll solve your problem. God's going to be like, what the fuck? You don't get this shit for free. Do the fucking work. God's like, you got everything you need. Now, whether you can put 2 and 2 together and make it work on your behalf, that's a whole nother fucking story, okay? God's like, you gotta do the work, bitch. Okay? You better work, bitch. Yeah. Like Brittany said it best. You want a Maserati? You want a Bugatti? You better work, bitch. You want a hot body? You better work, bitch. Spirit ain't gonna just come down and say, poof, there you go. Give me my $100. You can't pay for it. That's not how God works. That's not how God works. You prove him. You prove to him you're willing to put forth the time, effort, and energy, and you're going to see some results. God will work on your behalf. If you don't, and you just want to sit there, There you go, being proactive. Being proactive. Being proactive. And definitely, y'all, jot down your notes, because I've had like 3 really good ideas today. Take advantage of this new moon energy, guys and gals. I'm telling you, take advantage of it. Jot down any notes or ideas. Meditate. We're going to do that 8 o'clock tonight. I'm going to put that picture up so y'all can look at it and decide if you want to pay us a visit when the video comes out. I have to tell you, that was a fun video. I love having a diverse group of people on board because we get some really fun readings. Really fun readings. Okay, Spirit, so someone needs to go in and do the inner work. They can MacGyver whatever the hell it is they need to do in their life. If y'all ain't figured that shit out yet, Daddy's going to put that bee in your bonnet. We're going to put that philosophy in here, because that's a philosophy that we operate under here, right? You can do everything you need to do. You got the tools to do it, y'all. You got the tools to do it. Don't think that you fucking don't. Don't think you have to have the best of this and the best of that to do what you need to do. You have everything you need right at your disposal. It's up to you to MacGyver that. Trust that the good old Lord up above, and He gonna be watching how you MacGyver that shit. Some of y'all gonna learn some extra credit when you come up with some ideas. The Spirit's like, well, look at that. Look at that. What'd they do? Look at that shit. Hell yeah, 9 of Pentacles. You have what you need. But you see this 9 of Pentacles, you see she's sitting there kind of, oh, woe is my life. Bitch, you got 9 Pentacles right there. What the fuck are you, what are you sitting down for? Why aren't you happy? This is, Spirit rewards those who are proactive in their life. You just can't sit around and think that you're going to get all these good blessings and abundance if you don't work for it. You're not going to get a nice tight body if you ain't sweating it out in the gym. You ain't lifting weights. You ain't getting that heart rate up, right? You ain't going to get your ideal job if you're not out there hoofing it, trying to figure out what it is you want to do and going for it. You're not going to find a perfect love mate if you ain't loving yourself and putting the time and energy into yourself, right? Look at your restrictions as being the opportunities, because sometimes the Lord puts in restrictions in place for you for reasons you have no fucking idea, okay? It's like the long term. Quit thinking short term and think of the long term. A lot of it is protection for you, because Spirit will protect what is yours. You put your faith in the good old Lord up above, or whatever deity you choose to worship, and they will vanquish the devil on your behalf. The devil in reverse. The devil energy is making you feel like you don't have shit. The devil is that energy that wants to make you feel like you can't do anything. The devil energy is that makes you feel like, well, I don't have this, I don't have that, I can't do this, I can't do that. Oh, you don't understand. I can't. That's the devil energy. When God's like, you got everything you need right there, okay? So here you go. We're going to leave you this, like giving a kid an art project. Here you go, kid. You got everything you need right in front of you. How you going to put it together, right? This is the lesson. 7 of Pentacles. How you going to take what you have and make it work? This reminds me of a smelting pot. I got to tell you all. Taking all that good, them 7 of Pentacles, what they're working on, and smelting it down to turn it into something different. Some of y'all need to look at your situations, look at your opportunities, and turn them into something different. Smelt that shit down and turn it into a kick-ass bracelet, right? You get tired of the bracelet, smelt that shit down and turn it into a necklace. You get tired of a fucking necklace, smelt that shit down and turn it into a kick-ass pair of earrings. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Hell, maybe one of these days you're going to smelt that shit down and make your ass a fucking tiara to wear around, right? What are you going to do? Spirit's like, God's like, hey, you got the gold. Right there. What are you going to do with it? Get off your ass. This is you being proactive. Because the devil energy is that holds you back. You got to get over these restrictions. Whatever's holding you the fuck back. That's releasing from that toxic energy, right? Idle hands are the devil's playgrounds. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you sitting around there? Oh, God, I ain't got nothing. But you're sitting on abundance. Some of y'all are sitting on a fucking gold mine and don't even fucking realize it. What are you doing? But I like that we got the devil in reverse, because some of y'all going to pull your head out of your ass and you're going to start working. Now, 97 can mean something. 79 can mean something. Look at this, double nines. 9 of Cups energy here. Some of y'all all distraught in love. Oh, I don't have no one to love me. Love your fucking self, sweetie. Love yourself, dude. This feeling of lack, that's all in your head. It's all in your head. In your head, in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Some of y'all, when you start melting down your shit to create something new, you're going to find the perfect partner. You're going to find the perfect person that's going to help you look at your situation in a little different manner. Like, well, if you don't like that, let's melt it down. We can turn it into something else. But you got to get out of your fucking head. You got to get out of your head. You got to get out of that energy of feeling restricted, for fuck's sake. You're not restricted. God always opens a fucking window if a door gets closed. Some of y'all may MacGyver a fucking your own freaking passageway out, right? You know, that's anything is possible when you put your mind to it. Ooh, what the fuck we got going on here? Okay, the devilish energy. Yeah, look at this. Y'all can make this shit. And now I wish I had the overhead cam so y'all can see. Yo, that's something we gonna be working on, y'all. But that's gonna involve editing. So, you know, as we grow and learn and figure out how we gonna do this shit, we got the devil here in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Wands. This is that toxic energy wanting to hold you up, okay? And some of you, this is your own self-thought, your own lack. You know, if anyone's trying to throw anything your way, any juju, anything like that, right? They're trying to prevent. You're the only one that can get that spark of inspiration. There's a spirit lighting that fucking fire under your ass, okay? Saying, okay, you got to get up and be more proactive here, okay? This woe is my life bullshit, this feeling of lack, what the hell is that? I've given you everything you need in front of you. You got to put forth the time and effort and make it work to your benefit. And yes, even in love, okay? This 9 of Pentacles here to this 10 of Cups. Get over it, okay? The right person will find you. Love shouldn't hurt. Love shouldn't hurt, guys and gals. The right person ain't going to put you in that energy. Not if it's a divine partnership. That should be your first fucking sign to run for the door, okay? Now we got this, the World in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles. For some of y'all, I'm drawn to say 7 times 3 is 21, okay? So some of y'all, you may have a transformation up to 3 different times. Didn't I say you're going to go from a bracelet to a necklace to a fucking tiara? You're going to switch things up. You're going to learn as you go. That's that MacGyvering shit, right? You're going to use the opportunities that you have in various many ways to get this new start. And some of you, you're going to have to try a couple different ways in order to find the new start. Because that's when you find the start that's right for you. You could have one thought in mind of what the hell you want to do, and the spirit's got a whole other one. They're going to like, okay, that was a good idea, but you're nowhere close where you need to be. Think a little bigger, right? You go from a bracelet to a necklace. So now, you know, you got this beautiful necklace on. Women that like to show some cleavage, right? Now you're putting the girls up there, right? You got this beautiful necklace on. And you're showing some cleavage until the end when you make that fucking tiara and you show up at the party like, here, Queen's here. Queen Bee showed up, right? 10 of Cups in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles. This love, like, whatever the hell has kept you hung up, 89 could mean something for some of y'all. Things have got to end in order for you to bring in this new. And a lot of you, this is learning to... You got to do the inner work, y'all. At the end of the day, you can't be given to situations, people, places, and things that want to hold you back. That ain't love, y'all. Love shouldn't hurt. Love shouldn't hurt. With the right person, love ain't going to hurt. As soon as you learn to realize that and keep yourself from getting in those situations, that's when you win. Because it's all about you working on yourself, doing the inner work. You know, the devil says, hey, give me $50, I can solve your problem. God says, get off your lazy ass and do something. And then you work for it, and then the blessings come, right? God is like your boss at work. You do the work, you get paid. The devil's like, hey, you ain't got to do that. Give me $50. We'll do the shortcut. I'll give you the shortcut. But once you take the shortcut, you get to where you go and you realize you're short 50 bucks, so you can't even afford to play where the hell you're at. Or you can't afford to get what you want once you get there. So the devil's like, hey, want me to spot you 50 bucks? And then you get on that repetitive cycle. Instead of your ass working for something. So when you show up to where you want to be, you can actually afford to shop and get what the fuck you want. Some of y'all gotta get out of that toxicity. If it's a cycle that you've been on, especially when it comes to love, your heart, your emotions, quit giving the situations. Quit giving the situations. People, places, or things. And this is not only in love, y'all. This is friends, family, partnerships around you, right? Quit giving the situations that don't give in return. You're going to find the right person that's going to help you work and create and do what you need to do, right? Think of God as your boss, as your employer, right? You show up, you do the work, you're on the time clock, you're going to get paid for it. The devil's the one saying, oh, you ain't got to do that. I'll spot your money. Here, take the day off. And then when you get your paycheck and you ain't got nothing on there, you done spent the money the devil loaned you, and there you go. What the fuck do you got? You don't do the work, you don't get the rewards. 6 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all, this could be your love language, your reconciliation. Who you're dealing with could be anybody. Queen of Pentacles energy, baby, mama, sister, auntie, grandma. Some of y'all people that want to keep you trapped, right? That 6 of Cups in reverse. You got to learn when to pull your love away. When to not give to situations that aren't going to fulfill you in the end. And yes, there is nothing wrong with expecting a simple reciprocation of energy with people, right? Yes, it is a give and take. Sometimes you give more and than you receive, and other times you receive more than you give. But it can't be just always giving, right? And you can't always be just taking. It's got to be a reciprocity or it ain't fucking happening. That's a lesson you got to learn. Because you got someone here wanting to come in because they watching. You fell out with somebody. 2 of Cups here. Again, work, love, life, guys and gals, it don't matter. They watching the situation, but they can't come towards you because you done cut that shit off. You're like, if you ain't reciprocating, you ain't getting shit, okay? I'm just ain't giving to you, and you just sit there and take. It's like, if you don't fucking give in return an equal reciprocity, go choke on a dick. You're not in my life. Empress here with the 10 of Wands. Yes, some of y'all done put an end to somebody, right? We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now we got this Empress energy. Some of y'all just dropped a bitch. Whoever the hell this feminine energy is around you, if they were just more taxing, you let go of them. Right? You're like, I just can't keep feeding you and keeping shit going with you, and you just take. Okay, bitch, that ain't no Empress energy. You just lazy and don't want to get off your ass and do shit for yourself. You're like, fuck that shit. God tells me I gotta work for my shit. Bitch, you can work for your shit. And when you removed yourself, they like, how dare them do that? You know, you cut off somebody's supply. And when you cut off somebody's supply, they learn they gotta get off their ass and get their own. Right? The same way you had to learn that lesson. You had to get off your ass to create your own. When you work with God, when you work with the higher being, you got to earn that, okay? You got to do the work. You have everything you need to manifest what you need right now in your life. Spirit's like, what are you going to fucking create? From the most meager of items in front of you, what can you create with this? Because what you create, how you create it, how you come up with it, how you market it, how you do whatever the fuck you do with what you're given. That is what Spirit's looking at. Because they're like, okay, well, you can do this with the least. How are things going to advance when you're allowed to get a little bit more fancier in what you do? How are things going to work when you have better access to better quality goods? How is this going to work when you have access to things that you would really love to work with, right? You always got to work with what you got and then go from there. Because then as things upgrade, you appreciate it. You understand? Now the devil's going to come in and say, hey, yeah, give me 50 bucks. I can give you the shortcut. Oh, yeah, you want that? Yeah, that'll cost you 100, but here, I'll get you. Then when you show up and you're broke, hell yeah, devil's going to be like, hey, yeah, I'll spot you 100, but I'm going to charge you 50% interest on that, okay? You got to stay in a recurring cycle with this devilish toxic energy that just you never get ahead because you never get it paid off. You never get that karmic debt paid off. Or you got to work with the Lord here, and you get reciprocated for the work that you do, right? All the work that you do, you're earning credit, you're earning money. This is your paycheck, right? Whereas the devil's like, well, okay, that's good, but you know I get a part of that, right? You know I get a part of that, right? But God's like, here you go, create what the fuck you want. This is endless. Wait, you can go wherever the hell you want to go with this. You can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. The devil's like, fuck that. I want to share that shit. You're like, but devil, you didn't do nothing. Devil's like, I don't care. I still want a part of that. Yeah, King of Cups here. Yeah, some of y'all just need to let go. Let go. Love yourself, right? Love yourself. If they don't show you love, you don't give it to them, right? You cutting off this emotional shit. And a lot of people, when you start cutting off that love, you start cutting off that energy, that's when they ain't going to be happy. They ain't going to be happy. God rewards those who work on their own behalf, okay? You get rewarded for the work that you do. The effort you put forth. Like your employer, right? The devil, you can pay for that. You can pay for that. Yeah, really? And then when you show up, you're short the money you paid the devil to get to where the hell you wanted to go. And then you can't afford to do anything once you get there. 8 of Wands in the upright with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. What did I say? Oh, well, fucking A with the 8 of Swords there. 8, 8, 8. So here we go. This is the 8 of Wands. Okay, you're going to go to that party, right? But you had to borrow some money from the devil to get there. And then when you get there, 8 of Pentacles, you ain't got no fucking money. So there you at the party, but you broke. Ain't got no money in my pocket, but I'm already there, right? You're like Kesha. You're at the party, but you broke. And then we got this 8 of Swords here. Now what do? You got your ass to the party, but you ain't got no money to enjoy yourself. You can't even buy a fucking shot because you broke, bitch. Devil's like, hey, I got you there. Hey, you want that? You want some money? Here, I'll let you have that 50 back that you gave me, but I'm going to charge you some interest on that, okay? Recurring cycle, what you going to do? 888. This shit needs to end. Y'all need to learn how to end this shit with the 10 of Swords, okay? See how the devil works? That constant back and forth. Yeah. You need to end that cycle. Because we got the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse. 10 of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the upright with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You got to learn to end that shit. 10 of Cups with the Page of Cups. Loving yourself, only giving to those who nurture you, care for you. For some of you, this is calling in that perfect 10 of Cups happiness in your life. Be it with a partner or just on your own. Some of y'all are working towards that. The more you love yourself, the more creative you get in what you have, the more you're able to overcome any restrictions that are put there because they're there for a reason. Most High God doesn't work usually in the way you think he does. Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the upright, and the Ace of Pentacles. But some of y'all do be leery. As you start advancing, as you start getting your stability going, the devil's going to want to come in and try to disrupt your shit. So, things could break down. You could have issues. People wanting to throw issues your way. As soon as you start being abundant, people going to try to figure out a way to fucking take it from you. Especially the devil. The devil's like, what the fuck? Look at what they got. I got to get in here and get some of this, right? Trust and faith in the Lord. Don't be fucking around with the devil. You got to break that cycle. Some of y'all definitely got to learn to break that cycle. Work, love, life. 888 here, going to the 10 of Swords. You got to learn the lesson or not. Especially as you're sitting in your abundance, because that King of Swords in reverse. Someone's watching, wanting to take what the fuck you got. The devil. The devil. Look at that. The devil's already calculating what the fuck they could get off of what's yours. Page of Cups with the 10 of Cups. God who rejoices. God, master of the universe. Ten of Cups, divine warrior, confounds the wicked, brings victory and peace. Yeah, God's going to teach you how to defeat the devils in your life. The devilish energy, toxic energy. Page of Cups here is divine comfort, gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. Yeah. As soon as you learn to love yourself, love your God, trust your God, you're going to be able to defeat the freaking loan shark that the devil is, wanting to come in and disrupt your peace. Let go and let God. You can't get no higher than God. You can't get no higher than God. Yeah, Two of Wands. The more you learn to MacGyver, the more you learn to grow from the situation that you're in, the more productive you are with, I don't care how little as you think you got. How you choose to take what you're given and work with it is going to be how you get rewarded. The more creative you are, Spirit loves that. God loves that. The universe loves that. Because if you can create from basically nothing what you got around you, imagine when you have the opportunity to upgrade and buy the fancy equipment you need to do or buy the fancy materials you need to do. But you got to learn to work sometimes with what you got, to be creative. Because it's not always about money at the end of the day, guys and gals. Sometimes it's about using what the fuck you got. You know, you get in a situation where your money's no good. You just got to work with the resources you got around you. Right? You would have all the money in the world, but money ain't going to solve your problem right now. It's going to be what you can do with these two hands and that brain of yours. Right? You can have all the money in the fucking world, but that ain't going to help your ass in a certain situation, right? It's your hands, it's your brains, it's your creativity, it's your love, it's your inspiration, it's your faith in God. If you don't know where to go, you say, God, okay, this is interesting. How do I make this work? Let go and let God. Ask for the inspiration. Look around. Some of y'all definitely keep a notebook handy. Jot down any ideas you're getting. If they're not relevant now, a lot of them will be relevant down the road, okay? This is just things you need to be thinking about, things you need to be working on, things you need to be proactive at in your life. And they will come to your benefit. Believe in Most High God. You're getting out of that loan shark, you know, that payday loan company, that just a recurring cycle, right? The devil energy. Yes, they're good sometimes to get you out of a bind, but they can also get you stuck into that bind, right? You're going to say no to the devil and work with what you got and make it work. You can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. And a lot of you are going to find as your money gets good, as your stability gets good, you're going to naturally draw in the love, right? You're going to naturally draw in someone who is going to love you, right? Everyone comes along when they need to. It's the reward. You get rewarded for doing the work. And not just taking the lazy way out trying to pay for something. You see what I mean? Peace, love, and light. Good luck. Jot them ideas down because some of y'all are going to be getting some amazing ideas. Future ideas, right? What's your 6 months plan? What's your 1 year plan? What's your 5 year plan? You better be thinking about it.